Chapter 1. First Impressions. Welcome to Talk to Anyone, 27 Ways to Master Every Conversation. In this first chapter, we dive into the art of making stellar first impressions, those crucial moments that can set the tone for all your future interactions. The power of 7 seconds. Did you know it takes just 7 seconds for someone to form a judgment about you? In those fleeting moments, your body language, demeanor, and even your appearance speak volumes before you utter a single word. This automatic process shapes the perception others will have about you moving forward. But here's the uplifting news. You can steer these impressions in a direction that benefits you. Crafting a positive first impression. Imagine meeting someone who exudes warmth and confidence. They likely smile genuinely, maintain steady eye contact, and express genuine interest in you from the outset. Their posture is open and inviting, suggesting confidence and openness. These elements aren't just by chance. They're deliberate and crucial for setting a positive tone. The science of snap judgments. Psychological studies highlight the primacy effect, our tendency to remember and be influenced by our first encounter with someone. A positive first impression can create a halo effect, making us more likely to perceive someone's subsequent actions favorably. Conversely, a negative first impression might lead us to look for confirmation of our initial judgment, affecting future interactions negatively. Techniques for first impressions. Warm body language. Your physical presence can instantly make you seem approachable. Begin with a genuine smile that reaches your eyes, often called a Duchenne smile, which triggers positive feelings in others. Combine this with direct eye contact to convey attention and interest. Confident introduction. When introducing yourself, use a clear, friendly tone. Pronounce your name distinctly and remember to listen and use the other person's name during your conversation, reinforcing attention and respect. Appropriate physical contact. Depending on cultural norms, a firm handshake or a nod can further establish a positive connection. This physical interaction should be confident but not overpowering, conveying both respect and assurance. Setting the stage for further interaction. By mastering the art of first impressions, you open doors to deeper connections. Whether in your personal life or your career, these initial moments can lead to lasting relationships and opportunities. The way you present yourself can transform a casual meeting into a pivotal moment, making you memorable and valued. Chapter 2. Body Language. Let's dive into the profound world of body language, the silent yet incredibly loud communicator of your inner thoughts and intentions. Your body language speaks before you do. It tells your story in ways words cannot, and it's absolutely essential to master it if you want to enhance your ability to engage and influence in every conversation. The unspoken dialogue. When you walk into a room, sit down for a meeting, or mingle at a gathering, your body is already communicating. Are you approachable? Are you confident? Are you trustworthy? These questions are answered not just by what you say, but by how you hold yourself. Your posture, your gestures, even the way you move, can align with your words to convey strength and sincerity, or they can contradict you, sending mixed signals to your audience. Harnessing the power of presence. The first step in using body language effectively is to be consciously aware of it. Think about how you stand or sit during interactions. Are your arms crossed, possibly creating a barrier, or are they open, which is more inviting? Your posture should convey confidence, not arrogance, but a calm, assertive openness. Stand or sit straight, relax your shoulders, and engage face to face. This alignment not only communicates confidence to others, but also helps to boost your own feelings of self-assurance through a phenomenon known as embodied cognition. The eyes have it. Eye contact is one of your most powerful tools. When you look someone in the eyes, it's not just about maintaining a gaze. It's about showing that you're fully present. You're there with them, in that moment, connected and fully engaged. However, there's a fine line between engaging and intimidating. The key is in the balance. Maintaining eye contact long enough to establish a connection without staring too long, which can make people uncomfortable. Aim for brief intervals of eye contact. Look away occasionally, then reconnect. This dance of gaze helps to create a comfortable ebb and flow in the conversation. Smile like you mean it. A genuine smile can break barriers and build bridges. It's a universal sign of warmth and openness. But the key word here is genuine. A forced smile is easily recognized and can be off-putting. Think about something that truly makes you happy or amused when you smile. This authenticity in your smile will naturally extend to your eyes, making the smile reach deeper, not just signaling friendliness but also creating a palpable feeling of genuine pleasure in the interaction. Gestures that speak volumes. Your hands are powerful storytellers. What you do with your hands can support your words, emphasize what you're saying, and help the listener follow your narrative more closely. But just like with eye contact and smiling, the key to effective gesturing is balance. Overdoing it can be distracting, while not using gestures at all can make you seem disengaged. Use gestures that are natural and congruent with what you are saying. When you want to highlight a point, a simple gesture can add emphasis and help anchor the point in the listener's mind. The subtlety of space. Personal space varies culturally, but being mindful of it can significantly affect the comfort level in your interactions. Too close can be intimidating and invasive. Too far can seem detached. Finding that sweet spot where you respect someone's personal space yet remain warmly engaged is crucial. Observing others' reactions can guide you in adjusting your distance to ensure comfort for both parties. Mirroring. Reflect to connect. Mirroring is a subtle yet powerful way to create rapport. By subtly reflecting the body language, gestures, or facial expressions of the person you are talking to, you send a non-verbal signal of empathy and agreement, which can make the other person feel more at ease and understood. However, this should be done subtly and naturally. Overt mimicking can feel mocking and lead to discomfort. Putting it all together. Mastering body language is not about memorizing a set of rules, but about developing an awareness of how your nonverbal cues are perceived and adjusting them to be more effective in your communications. It's about aligning your physical expression with your intentions and words, creating coherence that resonates trust and authenticity. Chapter 3. Active Listening. Active listening is an art form that transforms ordinary exchanges into profound interactions. It's about more than just hearing words. It's about understanding the complete message being conveyed and responding in a way that makes the speaker feel truly heard and valued. The essence of active listening. True active listening requires full engagement with the speaker. This means not only listening to the words but also picking up on the nuances, the tone, the pauses, the unspoken emotions beneath the surface. It involves being present, giving your full attention to the speaker without planning your response while they are still talking. This level of attentiveness communicates respect and genuine interest, which can significantly deepen the connection between you and the speaker. The power of empathy in listening. Empathy is at the heart of active listening. It's about putting yourself in the speaker's shoes, understanding their perspective, and feeling what they feel. When you listen with empathy, you validate the speaker's emotions and perspectives, which builds trust and openness. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but it does mean acknowledging their feelings as valid and understandable, which is incredibly affirming and empowering for the speaker. Techniques to enhance active listening. Reflective listening. This technique involves reflecting back what you hear from the speaker. It's not about repeating their words verbatim, but about paraphrasing and summarizing what they've said in a way that shows you've understood. This can be as simple as saying, "It sounds like you're really frustrated with this situation," which invites clarification and deeper exploration from the speaker. Clarifying questions. Asking questions can clarify points you're unsure about, without assuming or jumping to conclusions. These questions should be open-ended and driven by a desire to understand, not to challenge or interrogate. For example, asking, "What happened next?" or "How did that make you feel?" can provide deeper insights into the speaker's experience. Nonverbal cues. Nodding your head, maintaining eye contact, and leaning slightly forward are all nonverbal ways to show you are engaged and listening. These cues encourage the speaker and make them feel comfortable to share more. Avoid interrupting. Interruption can signal impatience and disrespect, and it can derail the speaker's train of thought. Even if your intention is to show agreement or excitement, it's important to let the speaker finish their thoughts before you respond. Manage your reactions. It's natural to have emotional reactions to things you hear, especially if they relate to your own experiences. However, active listening requires you to control these reactions so that you can remain focused on the speaker's message. This means managing your facial expressions and gestures to ensure they are appropriate and supportive. The role of silence. Silence is a powerful tool in active listening. It gives the speaker space to think and speak without pressure, allowing deeper reflection and elaboration. Don't rush to fill pauses. Instead, view them as an opportunity for the speaker to gather their thoughts or explore their feelings more deeply. In these moments, silence can be more eloquent than words. Active listening in difficult conversations. Active listening is especially crucial in difficult or sensitive conversations. When emotions are high, the need to be heard and understood becomes even more paramount. In these situations, active listening can help de-escalate tensions and pave the way for a more reasoned and calm exchange. It allows both parties to express their viewpoints in a safe environment, where the focus is on understanding rather than on winning an argument. The long-term benefits of active listening. The benefits of active listening extend far beyond the conversation at hand. It fosters deeper relationships, built on mutual respect and understanding. It can improve your effectiveness in various roles, whether in leadership, customer service, or personal relationships, by making you someone people trust and turn to. Furthermore, active listening contributes to your personal growth, enhancing your emotional intelligence and your ability to navigate complex social situations. Active listening transforms you into a catalyst for deeper communication, a confidant who can be trusted with the truest expressions of thought and feeling. As you practice these techniques, notice how your interactions change and how much more connected and respected you feel. Remember, listening is not just a passive act, it is an active, dynamic part of all effective communication. Chapter 4. Effective Speaking. Effective speaking is about making your words not just heard but truly felt and understood. It involves crafting your speech in a way that resonates deeply with your audience, whether you're talking to one person or a room full of people. The art of clarity and conciseness. To speak effectively, every word must count. Clarity and conciseness are your allies, helping you to strip away the unnecessary so that your message stands clear and compelling. This means choosing your words carefully, constructing your sentences to be direct and to the point, without sacrificing the depth of your message. The goal is to be understood easily, which requires a balance between simplicity and thoroughness. Vocal delivery techniques. Your voice is a powerful tool. Its tone, its pace, and its volume all contribute to how your message is received. Modulating your voice to match the content of your speech can greatly enhance its impact. For instance, lowering your tone can draw listeners in, creating a sense of intimacy, while a passionate increase in volume can emphasize a key point. Pace. Speaking too quickly can overwhelm your listeners, while speaking too slowly might bore them. Find a rhythm that allows your listeners to absorb and reflect on your words. Pausing before important points can help to emphasize them, giving your audience a moment to prepare for the impact of what you're about to say. Tone. Varying your tone throughout your presentation can keep the audience engaged. Use a warmer, softer tone when sharing personal stories or sensitive information, and a stronger, more assertive tone when conveying confidence and certainty. Volume. Adjust your volume to suit the setting and your message. Project your voice to reach the back of the room in a large setting, but keep it more subdued in intimate settings. Always be mindful of how your voice projects not just sound, but also authority and emotion. The power of storytelling. Stories are one of the most powerful tools in a speaker's arsenal. They turn abstract concepts into something concrete, relatable, and memorable. When you tell a story, you allow your listeners to see through your eyes, to walk in your shoes. This connection is invaluable and makes your message much more likely to stick. Use personal anecdotes, historical narratives, or hypothetical scenarios to illustrate your points and bring your message to life. Using rhetorical devices. Rhetorical devices such as analogies, metaphors, similes, and repetition are effective ways to enhance your speech. They can make complex ideas more accessible and memorable and can add a poetic quality to your speech that engages listeners' emotions and imaginations. Analogies and metaphors. By comparing unfamiliar concepts with familiar ones, you help your audience understand and relate to your message on a deeper level. Repetition. Repeating key phrases can reinforce important points and make them more memorable. This technique, known as anaphora, was famously used by Martin Luther King Jr. in his "I Have a Dream" speech. Engaging your audience. Engagement is not a one-way street. To truly capture and hold your audience's attention, you must be responsive to their reactions. This means reading the room and adapting your speech in real time. Use questions to involve the audience, prompting them to think about your message deeply. Eye contact, body language, and open gestures can all help to make your speech more engaging. Handling nerves and maintaining poise. It's natural to feel nervous before speaking, especially if the stakes are high. However, managing your nerves is crucial to effective speaking. Techniques such as deep breathing, visualization, and practicing your speech multiple times can help you gain confidence. Remember, confidence can be projected through your posture, your smile, and your readiness to engage openly and sincerely with your audience. Practice makes polished. Great speakers are not born. They are made through practice and persistence. Each speaking opportunity is a chance to improve, to tweak your delivery, and to grow more in tune with the needs and responses of your audience. Seek feedback, reflect on your performances, and be willing to make adjustments. Over time, these efforts will refine your speaking skills and transform you into a communicator who not only speaks but speaks to hearts. Effective speaking is an art that combines the use of voice, emotion, and intellect to deliver messages that inspire, educate, and move audiences. By mastering this art, you increase your ability to influence and motivate others, making your communications not just heard, but truly impactful. Chapter 5. Mastering the Art of Persuasion. Persuasion is an essential skill that transcends mere conversation. It's about influencing others, not through coercion but through compelling, credible argumentation that appeals to the heart as much as to the mind. Understanding the foundations of persuasion. Persuasion begins with credibility. If people believe in your integrity and your competence, they are more likely to be persuaded by what you say. Establishing trust is foundational. Be transparent about your intentions and honest in your communications. Your audience must believe that you understand their needs and that you are speaking with their interests at heart. The role of emotional appeal in persuasion. Emotion drives decision-making. Connect with your audience on an emotional level by understanding their hopes, fears, and dreams. Use stories, vivid examples, and powerful imagery to evoke emotions that align with your message. This connection can make your argument more persuasive than any string of facts and figures. Logos, the logic of your argument. While emotional appeal is critical, it must be backed by logic and reason. Your arguments need to be coherent and structured logically. Use data, statistics, and factual evidence to support your claims. Show how your ideas or proposals logically follow from the facts you present. This combination of logic and emotion can make your persuasive efforts irresistible. Ethos, establishing your credibility. Your personal credibility, or ethos, has a significant impact on your persuasive power. Demonstrate your expertise and goodwill. Let your audience know that you are not only knowledgeable but also genuinely concerned for their welfare. This builds trust and respect, making your audience more receptive to your message. Pathos, connecting through emotion. Pathos is about making an emotional connection with your audience. Understand the values, beliefs, and experiences of those you are speaking to. Tailor your message to resonate with those elements deeply. Emotional engagement can often tip the scales in your favor when logic alone might not suffice. The principle of reciprocity. People are naturally inclined to return favors. If you offer something of value, be it information, understanding, or recognition, people will feel a psychological urge to reciprocate. This can take the form of agreement, support, or action in favor of your position. The power of social proof. Social proof is a powerful motivator. People tend to conform to the actions of others. Highlighting that others, especially respected others, agree with your perspective or have adopted the behavior you are advocating can be highly persuasive. It reassures people that they are making the right choice. Commitment and consistency. People strive for consistency in their beliefs and actions. Once someone commits to an idea or action, they are more likely to follow through. Encourage small initial commitments that can be gradually built upon. These commitments can be verbal or in action, but they should align with the larger behavior or belief you are promoting. The scarcity principle. Scarcity can increase the perceived value of what you're offering. Highlight the uniqueness and limited availability of what you propose. This can create a sense of urgency that can propel people to act, whether it's adopting a new idea, changing a behavior, or making a decision. Using questions effectively. Questions can be a powerful persuasive tool. They engage the listener, prompt them to think, and often lead them to convince themselves. Strategic questions can guide thinking in a particular direction. Ask questions that lead your audience to discover the merits of your argument on their own. The contrast technique. Showing a stark contrast between scenarios with and without your proposal can effectively highlight its benefits. This technique makes the advantages of your proposal more vivid and compelling, enhancing its persuasive power. The rule of liking. People are more likely to be persuaded by someone they like. Build rapport with your audience by finding common ground, showing genuine interest, and being congenial. The more your audience likes you, the more persuasive you become. Persuasion is not just about getting what you want. It's about fostering understanding and agreement, creating a win-win situation for all involved. By mastering the art of persuasion, you equip yourself to bring about positive changes, not only in your personal interactions but also in broader societal contexts. With practice and integrity, your persuasive skills can become a powerful force for good, helping you to lead, inspire, and make a lasting impact on those around you. Chapter 6. Negotiation Skills for Winning Outcomes. Negotiation is an essential skill, whether you're resolving a conflict, finalizing a deal, or navigating everyday relationships. It requires a deep understanding of both your needs and the needs of the person across from you. Understand your objectives and theirs. Start by clearly defining what you want to achieve in the negotiation. What are your goals? What are your non-negotiables? Understanding your own objectives is crucial, but equally important is understanding the objectives of the other party. What do they want? What might they be willing to compromise? When you understand both sides of the equation, you're better equipped to find a middle ground that satisfies everyone. Preparation is key. Thorough preparation sets the stage for successful negotiation. This means doing your homework. Research the other party's background, interests, and previous negotiations if possible. The more you know, the better you can anticipate their needs and tailor your proposals accordingly. Preparation also involves rehearsing your talking points and anticipating counterarguments you might encounter. The importance of empathy. Empathy is a powerful tool in negotiations. It involves more than understanding the other party's wants. It's about connecting with their feelings and perspectives. When people feel understood, they're more open to finding common ground. Express empathy by acknowledging the other party's concerns and validating their feelings without necessarily agreeing with them. Effective communication. Clear and effective communication is critical in negotiation. Be concise and articulate in presenting your case. Avoid jargon or overly complex language that might confuse the issue. Listen actively to what the other party is saying and clarify any points that are unclear. This ensures that both parties are on the same page and helps prevent misunderstandings that could derail the negotiation. Strategic concessions. Concessions are often necessary to reach an agreement, but they should be strategic. Don't give away too much too soon. Prioritize your concessions and understand what you're willing to compromise on. Offering a concession can also be a way to test the waters and see if the other party is willing to reciprocate, creating momentum toward a mutually beneficial agreement. Stay calm and maintain composure. Negotiations can sometimes become tense. The ability to stay calm and composed under pressure is invaluable. Maintain a positive, assertive stance, and resist the urge to respond emotionally to challenges or provocations. If the negotiation starts to get heated, suggest a break to allow everyone time to cool down and reflect. Use silence as a strategy. Silence is a powerful negotiating tactic. It can be used to signal displeasure, prompt the other party to speak and potentially reveal more about their position, or simply to create a moment of pause to reflect on what has been discussed. Don't rush to fill a silence. Instead, use it to your advantage. Know when to walk away. Understanding your walkaway point is crucial in any negotiation. This is the point at which the terms are no longer beneficial to you, and continuing the negotiation is unlikely to change that. Knowing when to walk away can prevent you from agreeing to a deal that doesn't meet your needs or that you might regret later. Building and maintaining relationships. Negotiations are not just about winning the immediate battle, they're also about maintaining relationships for the future. Approach negotiations with a mindset of creating and maintaining a good relationship. This means being respectful and professional, even in disagreements, and striving for an outcome that respects both parties' dignity and worth. Practice reflective listening. Reflective listening is a technique where you reflect back what the other person has said, confirming that you have understood them correctly. This not only helps clarify communication but also shows the other party that you are paying attention and value what they have to say. Negotiation is an art that balances assertiveness with empathy, strategy with spontaneity. It's about achieving outcomes that are fair and beneficial, not just for one side, but for all involved. By honing your negotiation skills, you empower yourself to navigate life's challenges more effectively, building bridges where there might otherwise be barriers. Chapter 7. Conflict Resolution and Maintaining Harmony. Conflict is a natural part of human interactions, whether in personal relationships, professional environments, or social settings. Resolving conflicts effectively is crucial for maintaining harmony and building stronger relationships. Embrace conflict as an opportunity. View conflict not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and improvement. When approached positively, conflict can stimulate innovation, deepen understanding, and strengthen relationships. It challenges us to think differently, to understand various perspectives, and to find solutions that might not have been considered otherwise. Understand the root causes. Before attempting to resolve a conflict, it's important to understand its root causes. Many conflicts stem from miscommunications, unmet expectations, or direct clashes of values and goals. Take the time to delve deep into the underlying issues rather than just addressing the surface symptoms. This understanding will guide you in crafting solutions that are lasting and meaningful. Communicate openly and honestly. Open and honest communication is the cornerstone of effective conflict resolution. Encourage all parties to express their thoughts and feelings openly without fear of judgment. This transparency helps to clarify misunderstandings and reveals the true essence of the conflict. Ensure that everyone has a chance to speak and is listened to with respect and attention. Use active listening techniques. Active listening involves fully concentrating on what is being said rather than just passively hearing the words. Show empathy and understanding, acknowledge the feelings and viewpoints expressed, and clarify any ambiguities. This not only helps in understanding the situation more deeply but also makes the other party feel valued and understood, which can help in de-escalating tensions. Focus on interests, not positions. In conflict resolution, it's more productive to focus on interests, the needs, desires, or concerns that underlie people's positions, rather than on the positions themselves. By understanding the interests at stake, you can identify common ground and explore options that satisfy the broader goals of all parties involved, rather than entrenching in specific demands or solutions. Develop a collaborative attitude. Approach conflict resolution with a mindset of collaboration rather than competition. Frame the process as a joint effort to solve a problem, rather than a battle to be won. Encourage ideas and solutions that benefit all parties involved. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of teamwork and partnership, making it easier to reach a mutually satisfying agreement. Implement effective problem-solving techniques. Once the issues and interests are clearly understood, use effective problem-solving techniques to explore and implement solutions. This might involve brainstorming sessions, pros and cons lists, or even bringing in a mediator for more complex conflicts. Be creative and open-minded in finding solutions that can bridge the gap between conflicting parties. Practice empathy and emotional intelligence. Empathy and emotional intelligence play critical roles in resolving conflicts. Being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand their feelings and perspectives can help you navigate the resolution process more effectively. Recognize emotions, both your own and others, and manage them effectively to keep the situation calm and constructive. Agree on a clear action plan. Once a solution has been agreed upon, outline a clear action plan with specific, achievable steps. Define who is responsible for what and set deadlines for these actions. This plan will serve as a roadmap for implementing the resolution and will help ensure that the agreement is followed through. Follow up and provide support. After the conflict has been resolved and an action plan implemented, it's important to follow up to ensure that the resolution is holding and to address any further issues that may arise. Provide support where needed and make adjustments to the agreement if necessary. This follow-up shows commitment to the resolution and the relationship and helps prevent future conflicts. By mastering conflict resolution, you equip yourself with the tools to handle disputes gracefully and effectively. This not only leads to more productive and harmonious relationships but also creates an environment where creativity and collaboration can flourish. Remember, the goal of conflict resolution is not to defeat an opponent, but to find a solution that is satisfactory for all involved, preserving relationships and fostering a spirit of mutual respect and understanding. Chapter 8. Building Resilience in Communication. Resilience in communication is about maintaining your composure, confidence, and effectiveness, regardless of the challenges and setbacks you might face. This ability is crucial, as it determines how well you can continue to function and influence others even when the situation is tough. Understand the importance of resilience. Resilience allows you to navigate through difficulties and emerge stronger. In communication, this means being able to keep delivering your message effectively, even under stress or criticism. It's about bouncing back from misunderstandings, rejections, or failures and learning from these experiences. Cultivate a positive mindset. A positive mindset is foundational for building resilience. View challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than obstacles that block your path. This mindset helps you maintain motivation and prevents you from becoming overwhelmed by temporary setbacks. Practice affirmations and positive thinking to reinforce your ability to cope with and overcome difficulties. Strengthen emotional intelligence. High emotional intelligence enhances your resilience by enabling you to manage your emotions and those of others effectively. Develop your emotional intelligence by practicing self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills. Being able to understand and control your emotions, especially in high-stress situations, keeps you calm and focused. Develop flexibility in your communication style. Flexibility is key to adapting your communication in response to the needs of the situation or the audience. This adaptability allows you to navigate through unexpected changes or challenges more smoothly. Practice different styles and methods of communication and learn to switch between them as necessary to match the dynamics of each particular interaction. Build strong support networks. Strong personal and professional support networks provide emotional support and practical advice during challenging times. These networks can offer different perspectives and insights, which can be crucial in finding solutions to problems. Invest time in nurturing these relationships. They will be your anchor when navigating through turbulent times. Practice assertiveness. Being assertive means expressing your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs in open, honest, and direct ways, without violating the rights of others. It helps in clearly stating your needs and boundaries, reducing the chances of misunderstandings and conflicts. Assertiveness training can enhance your resilience by empowering you to stand up for yourself in a respectful and confident manner. Continuous learning and adaptation. The landscape of communication is constantly changing, influenced by cultural shifts, technological advancements, and evolving societal norms. Stay informed and continuously update your skills. This ongoing learning process not only keeps your communication skills sharp but also builds resilience by ensuring you are well prepared to handle new and emerging challenges. Practice mindfulness and stress reduction techniques. Mindfulness helps you maintain your focus on the present moment, reducing anxiety and enhancing your ability to react to challenges calmly and effectively. Incorporate mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, into your daily routine to improve your focus and reduce stress. Manage physical health. Your physical health significantly impacts your mental resilience and communication effectiveness. Ensure you get enough sleep, exercise regularly, and eat a balanced diet to keep your body and mind in top condition. Physical well-being supports mental clarity and emotional stability, essential for effective communication. Reflect and learn from experiences. After every significant communication challenge, take time to reflect on what happened, what you did well, and what you could improve. This reflection process is invaluable for learning from your experiences and building resilience. It enables you to make adjustments to your communication strategies and approaches based on real-world feedback and outcomes. Building resilience in communication is not about never facing difficulties, but about how effectively you handle those difficulties when they arise. It's about maintaining your ability to influence and engage with others, no matter what challenges you face. By developing these skills and qualities, you ensure that you are prepared to meet any communication challenge with confidence and poise. Chapter 9. Enhancing creativity in communication. Creativity in communication is not just about adding flair. It's about finding innovative ways to convey your message, engage your audience, and solve problems. Creative communication can transform mundane interactions into memorable experiences and can significantly increase your influence and effectiveness. Embrace diverse perspectives. To enhance creativity, start by embracing diverse perspectives. Exposure to different viewpoints can inspire new ideas and approaches, enriching your communication style. Engage with people from various backgrounds and disciplines. Listen to their experiences and insights, and consider how you can integrate this diversity into your own communication strategies. Foster an environment of openness. Creativity thrives in environments where ideas can be freely expressed without fear of judgment. Foster this within your teams and interactions. Encourage brainstorming sessions where no idea is considered too outlandish. This openness not only generates more ideas but also builds a culture of innovation and collective problem-solving. Utilize storytelling. Storytelling is a powerful tool for creative communication. It helps abstract ideas become more concrete and relatable. Craft stories that resonate with your audience's values and experiences. A well-told story can convey complex information in an engaging and accessible way, making your message more impactful and memorable. Incorporate visuals. Visual aids can significantly enhance communication by providing a different medium to express your ideas. Use diagrams, infographics, videos, or even live demonstrations to make your points clearer and more engaging. Visuals can help illustrate relationships and processes in ways that words alone might not fully capture. Experiment with formats and channels. Don't be afraid to experiment with different formats and communication channels. Each platform has unique strengths that can be leveraged to enhance your message. For instance, social media might be great for quick, impactful messages, while detailed presentations can be more suitable for in-depth discussions. Mixing up your formats keeps your communication dynamic and interesting. Practice improvisation. Improvisation skills can enhance your spontaneity in communication. They allow you to respond swiftly and creatively to unexpected questions or changes in the conversation. Engage in activities that bolster your quick thinking, such as impromptu speaking drills or improvisational theater exercises. These can help you become more adaptable and quick-witted in your interactions. Use analogies and metaphors. Analogies and metaphors enrich communication by linking the unfamiliar with the familiar. They make complex or abstract concepts more understandable and relatable. Develop the skill of drawing parallels between disparate ideas to illuminate your points and make your communication more vivid and engaging. Challenge assumptions. Creativity often involves challenging existing assumptions and exploring new possibilities. Encourage yourself and others to question conventional wisdom and explore alternative solutions. This approach can lead to breakthrough ideas and innovations that revolutionize how you communicate and interact. Foster curiosity. Curiosity drives creativity. Cultivate a curious mindset both personally and professionally. Ask questions, seek out new information, and explore new subjects that intrigue you. This continuous learning process will not only expand your knowledge base but will also provide you with a steady stream of fresh ideas to enhance your communication. Reflect and iterate. Creative processes benefit greatly from reflection and iteration. After trying new communication techniques or launching a creative project, take the time to reflect on what worked and what didn't. Use these insights to refine your approach. This cycle of action, reflection, and improvement is crucial for ongoing creative growth. Creativity in communication is about more than just novelty. It's about effectiveness and connection. By developing and harnessing your creative abilities, you can make your interactions more impactful, enjoyable, and memorable. Whether you are presenting to a large audience, pitching a new idea, or just having a conversation, creativity can elevate the quality and effectiveness of your communication, ensuring that your messages not only reach but truly resonate with your audience. Chapter 10. Mastering Public Speaking. Public speaking is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It enables you to influence broad audiences, share your ideas, and inspire change. Whether you're addressing a small group or an auditorium full of people, the principles of effective public speaking can elevate your impact. Know your audience. The first step to effective public speaking is understanding who you are speaking to. What are the demographics, interests, and expectations of your audience? Tailor your language, examples, and message to meet their needs and resonate with their experiences. This alignment helps create a connection and increases the relevance of your speech. Craft your message carefully. Your message should be clear and focused. Decide on the key points you want to communicate and structure your speech around these. Each part of your speech should support your main message, and your arguments should be logical and persuasive. A well-structured message helps keep your audience engaged and makes your speech more impactful. Open strong. The opening of your speech sets the tone for the entire presentation. Start with something that grabs attention, a surprising statistic, a poignant story, or a compelling question. A strong opening draws your audience in and gives them a reason to listen. Use persuasive language. The language you choose can significantly affect how your message is received. Use vivid, concrete language that paints a picture and evokes emotions. Persuasive language includes calls to action, motivational appeals, and rhetorical questions that provoke thought and encourage audience engagement. Employ powerful body language. Your body language speaks volumes. Use open gestures, maintain good posture, and move around the stage confidently. These nonverbal cues reinforce your spoken words and help project confidence and authority. Eye contact, in particular, can help you connect with individual audience members, making your presentation more personal and engaging. Manage your nerves. Feeling nervous before a big speech is normal, even for seasoned speakers. Manage these nerves by preparing thoroughly, practicing repeatedly, and focusing on the message you want to convey rather than on yourself. Techniques such as deep breathing, visualization, and positive affirmations can also help calm your nerves. Engage with the audience. Interaction can greatly enhance your speech. Ask questions, invite audience participation, or incorporate polls to make the experience more interactive. This engagement helps maintain interest and allows you to tailor your speech in real time based on the audience's reactions. Use stories and examples. Stories and real-life examples are incredibly effective in making abstract concepts tangible and relatable. Integrate stories that align with your message and resonate with your audience. These narratives can help illustrate your points more vividly and make your message stick. Handle questions skillfully. Be prepared to handle questions during or after your speech. Approach each question with openness and respect, even if it's challenging or critical. Providing thoughtful, well-articulated responses can enhance your credibility and the persuasiveness of your message. Close with impact. End your speech on a strong note. The conclusion should reinforce your key messages and leave your audience with something memorable. This could be a compelling call to action, a thought-provoking quote, or a summary of your main points. A strong closure can solidify the impact of your speech and ensure that it resonates long after you've left the stage. Public speaking is a skill that builds over time with practice and experience. Each speaking opportunity is a chance to refine your style and improve your effectiveness. By applying these principles, you can become a more confident and influential speaker, capable of making a lasting impression on your audience. Chapter 11. The Power of Influence in Leadership. Influence is a pivotal element of leadership. It's about inspiring, guiding, and motivating others to achieve collective goals. Effective leaders use their influence to shape the future of teams, organizations, and communities. Here's how you can enhance your influence and lead more effectively. Establish trust. Trust is the cornerstone of influence. Without trust, your ability to lead and influence effectively is significantly hindered. Build trust by being consistent, reliable, and transparent in your actions and communications. Show that you care about your team not just as employees or followers, but as individuals with their own aspirations and challenges. Communicate with purpose. Leaders who communicate with clarity and purpose are more likely to captivate and motivate their audiences. Be clear about your vision and objectives. Ensure that every communication reinforces your core messages and values. Effective communication also involves listening actively to the needs and feedback of others, showing that you value their contributions and fostering a two-way dialogue. Led by example. Your actions often speak louder than your words. Demonstrate the behaviors and attitudes you wish to see in your team. If you expect hard work, dedication, and integrity from your people, you need to exhibit these qualities yourself. Leading by example not only sets the standard for your team, but also shows your commitment to the shared goals of the organization. Empower others. Influential leaders empower others. They delegate responsibility and provide the resources needed for individuals to succeed. Empowerment increases engagement and investment in the organization's goals. It also helps develop future leaders, ensuring that the organization continues to thrive even in your absence. Adapt and be flexible. The ability to adapt to changing circumstances and remain flexible in the face of challenges is a key trait of influential leaders. Embrace change rather than resisting it. Be open to new ideas and alternative approaches, and be willing to adjust your strategies as needed. This flexibility not only helps you navigate through uncertainty but also demonstrates your resilience and capability to your team. Recognize and reward. Acknowledging and rewarding the efforts and achievements of others boosts morale and reinforces the behaviors you want to encourage within your team. Make it a point to celebrate successes, both big and small. Recognition can be as simple as a verbal acknowledgement in a team meeting or as significant as a promotion or bonus. It sends a powerful message that you value and appreciate your team's hard work. Develop emotional intelligence. Leaders with high emotional intelligence can more effectively manage their own emotions and understand and influence the emotions of others. This ability enhances your leadership influence as it enables you to connect with your team on a deeper level, predict responses, manage conflicts more effectively, and maintain positive relationships. Cultivate resilience. Leadership often involves navigating setbacks and failures. Resilience in the face of these challenges is essential. It allows you to keep pushing forward, even under difficult circumstances. Share your challenges and how you've overcome them. This not only humanizes you but also inspires your team to persevere through their own difficulties. Invest in continuous learning. Never stop learning. The best leaders are continual learners, constantly seeking new knowledge, skills, and experiences that can enhance their effectiveness. This commitment to personal and professional growth demonstrates your dedication to improvement and can inspire your team to pursue their own development. Engage and inspire. Finally, use your platform to engage and inspire those around you. Share your passion and enthusiasm. Let others see what drives you and how much you believe in the goals you've set. An inspired team is more driven, committed, and effective. Your energy and passion can be contagious, igniting a similar fire in your team members. Influential leadership is not about exerting power over others but about guiding and inspiring them towards a shared vision. By enhancing your influence, you not only achieve greater personal and professional success but also contribute to the growth and success of others. It's about making a positive impact that resonates throughout your team and beyond, creating a legacy of leadership that endures. Chapter 12. Cultivating long-term relationships through effective communication. Cultivating long-term relationships is essential for personal and professional success. Whether with colleagues, clients, friends, or family, the quality of your relationships can define both your happiness and your achievements. Effective communication is at the heart of these relationships, serving as the bridge that connects individuals on a deeper level. Prioritize active listening. To build and maintain long-term relationships, prioritize active listening. Show genuine interest in what others are saying by giving them your full attention, acknowledging their feelings, and responding appropriately. Active listening not only helps you understand the other person better but also makes them feel valued and respected, which is crucial for nurturing relationships. Be consistent and reliable. Consistency and reliability are key traits that people value in relationships. Be someone others can depend on. Keep your promises, meet your deadlines, and be there when you say you will be. Consistency in your actions builds trust over time, which is fundamental to any strong relationship. Express appreciation. Regularly express your appreciation for others. Recognize their efforts, celebrate their successes, and thank them for their contributions. This can be done through simple gestures, words of encouragement, or more formal recognition. Appreciation shows that you value the relationship and do not take their efforts for granted. Offer support and empathy. Be supportive and empathetic. Whether a colleague is facing a professional challenge or a friend is dealing with a personal issue, offer your help and understanding. Being supportive during tough times can significantly strengthen your relationships, showing that you care not just about the good times but also about the struggles. Communicate openly and honestly. Open and honest communication is critical. Address issues as they arise, share your thoughts and feelings openly, and encourage others to do the same. This transparency helps prevent misunderstandings and builds a foundation of trust. While it's important to be honest, also be tactful. Consider the other person's feelings and the appropriate timing for discussions. Foster mutual growth. In any relationship, mutual growth is vital. Encourage and support each other's personal and professional development. This can involve sharing opportunities, providing constructive feedback, or simply being a sounding board for new ideas. Relationships that are built on mutual growth are more likely to thrive in the long term. Be adaptable. People change, and so do their needs and circumstances. Be adaptable in your relationships. Be willing to adjust your expectations and how you interact as needed. This flexibility can help you maintain relationships even as life evolves. Maintain regular communication. Keep the lines of communication open. Regular check-ins, whether through meetings, calls, or messages, help keep you connected and informed about each other's lives. This doesn't mean you need to communicate constantly, but don't let too much time pass without touching base. Resolve conflicts constructively. No relationship is without conflict. When disagreements arise, handle them constructively. Approach conflicts with the intention to resolve them, not to win them. Discuss issues calmly and respectfully. Seek to understand the other person's perspective and work together to find a solution. Celebrate the relationship. Finally, celebrate your relationships. Recognize and commemorate important moments and milestones. Celebrations can be as simple as acknowledging the anniversary of a professional partnership or as personal as celebrating a friend's life achievement. These celebrations reinforce the value of the relationship and create shared memories that can last a lifetime. Cultivating long-term relationships through effective communication is about more than just maintaining connections. It's about deepening those connections in ways that enrich everyone involved. By investing in these relationships, you build a network of support and collaboration that can enhance every aspect of your life. Through communication, you have the power to forge bonds that not only survive but thrive through the challenges and changes of life.